No state is immune from the world's problems, and in this video we'll show you the most dangerous cities in Oklahoma. Every year, the FBI releases the latest crime data for each of the 50 states, and Oklahoma ranked the 17th most dangerous state in the country. So subscribe to the channel and let's watch the video. 10. Oklahoma City. The largest city in the state, Oklahoma City. The property crime is still higher than we would like to see, but it does have much less violent crime than Tulsa. Still, residents have to contend with the 10th highest violent crime rate in Oklahoma. That includes more than one murder each week and more than one rape each day. 9. Muskogee. Muskogee ranked as the most violent place in Oklahoma, with residents facing a 1 in 82 chance of being the victim of a robbery, rape, assault, or murder in 2022. A lot of that comes from Muskogee having the 9th highest rate of rape cases statewide. If that doesn't sound bad enough, consider that Muskogee also averaged 5 burglary a day over 2022. Truly, nowhere is safe in Muskogee. 8. Del City. Just a few miles east of Oklahoma City is Del City, ranked as the 8th most dangerous city in the state thanks to its high rate of violent crime. Del City had the 3rd highest violent crime rate in Oklahoma. Residents had a staggering 1 in 100 shot of being the victim of a violent attack in 2021. On a positive note, this has been on the decline this past year. It's down 5 spots from last year. 7. Pauls Valley. Located about an hour south of Oklahoma City, Pauls Valley ranks as Oklahoma's 7th least safe place to live. Pauls Valley had the 2nd highest burglary count in the state and recorded a property crime each day, on average. That's quite a lot in a city of just 6,111. The good news is it's actually the least violent place on this list. Your main concern here would be burglary. 6. Hugo. With a population of just over 5,000 residents, Hugo actually comes in 4th place for overall crime, but its lower than average violent crime rate, 14th worst in Oklahoma, bumps it to number 6 on this list. The most commonly reported crimes in Hugo are arson and larceny. 5. Ponca City. Located in the north-central part of the state, Ponca City was once an oil boom town. From the early 1910s, when the first oil lease was signed in the area, through the middle of the 20th century, the town saw tremendous growth, largely fueled by the oil industry. The population went from around 2,500 in 1910 to almost 10 times that amount 50 years later. Recently, however, the growth has ground to a halt. The city, with its 23,484 residents, has fewer people than it did in 1970. Meanwhile, crime has become a distinct problem for those left behind. That includes high rates of robberies and burglaries. 4. Ardmore. Ardmore's crime rate became much higher since last year, landing it in the number 4 spot for 2022. Violent crime went up, and property crime rose too, in recent years, not a great combo. Ardmore ended up with the 6th highest violent crime rate in Oklahoma thanks to these gains. That works out to about 4 violent crimes per week, with the majority being aggravated assaults. 3. Lawton. As the 5th largest city in the state, Lawton has a high property crime rate, experiencing nearly 3,000 over the course of 1 year. During the same year, 854 violent crimes occurred in Lawton. This isn't Lawton's first time ranking among the most dangerous places in Oklahoma. In 2013, Lawton was billed as the 8th most dangerous city in the U.S. for women. 2. Idabel. While most American cities see crime drop year over year, Idabel's trajectory is going in the other direction. The city experienced a jump in violent crime and a rise in property crime in recent years. Idabel had the highest property crime rate in Oklahoma, with residents facing a whopping 1 in 15 chance of having their stuff stolen or damaged over 2022. Idabel's property crime rate is so high that its overall crime rate actually ranks as the highest statewide. And just because Idabel only ranks as the 4th most violent place in Oklahoma, that doesn't tell the whole story. Idabel had the 4th highest rape and highest murder rate statewide. So get home before dark if you're heading to Little River National Wildlife Refuge. 1. Tulsa. Oklahoma's second biggest city and the cultural center of the state's northeast, Tulsa ranks as the most dangerous place to live in Oklahoma for 2023. Tulsa had the second highest violent crime rate in Oklahoma, recording 72 murders in 2022. Overall, residents had a 1 in 88 chance of being the victim of a robbery, rape, assault, or murder. That's a good enough reason to stay buddied up when you're in Tulsa's worst neighborhoods. Property crime is also a big deal in Tulsa, especially burglaries. There were 4,407 burglaries in 2022 overall, giving the city the 8th highest burglary rate statewide. We just hope there's enough security at the Philbrook Museum of Art to stop any would-be heisters. Oklahoma is a really beautiful state. There are some really amazing places to be in Oklahoma, and life in Oklahoma really is the best. But unfortunately, like everywhere else, Oklahoma has its bad places. If you are from Oklahoma or have lived, comment below about the list. I hope you enjoyed the video and subscribe to the channel.